My name is Barry Shpeley. I'm making a public appeal to my daughter, Candace Shpeley. If you're out there, Candace, and you can hear this video, I would like for you to call me, get in touch with me in some way. You know all my email names. You can find me online. I just need to know that you're okay. It's been 7.5 years since we've heard anything from you. And I'd just like to know that you're okay if you can contact me somehow. To the person who may or may not have caused Candace harm, I would also like to make a public appeal to you to contact the RCMP or contact me directly through Facebook, or you can find me online. It's Barry Shpeley. Um, and just let me know where my daughter is and what happened to my daughter. And you don't have to contact the police. Just let me know if there is any chance of my daughter coming back to us safe and sound. It was April 2nd, 2007. I got a phone call from her ex that she had missed picking up her granddaughter, my granddaughters, her children, the day before, and they were concerned that she was missing. So on the day I drove home, it was a snowy day. There was checked in the ditches all the way home just to see if maybe she'd gone off the road or something because she was a new driver, new car and whatnot. I just was worried a little bit. Then later that night, we went back to her house, me and my wife. On the way to my daughter's home, I seen an Abbotsford police car. I flagged him down and told him where I was going and what I was doing. And he informed me that somebody else had contacted the Abbotsford police and he was on his way there to do the same investigation as I was to see if my daughter was there. Then the next couple of days, I tried to make police reports to the Abbotsford Police Department with little luck about getting in there. They were more concerned that I was able to get the information that I had gathered than the actual information itself. They were impressed that I was able to get the bank to tell me that she hadn't used her credit card or her banking card for the last 5 days. But it's been a sort of a nightmare from day one. You know, it's been a scary kind of thing. Don't wish this upon anybody. It's hard when I tell people that, oh, my daughter's missing, and they find out what's going on. They're like, oh my God, really? I feel so bad for you. And I'm like, well, there's nothing going on with me. It's not physically harmed me in any way. It's mentally harmed me a bit, but it hasn't physically harmed me in any way. I've had to continue on because I have two new children that I'm raising, my daughter's children. I just find it hard to believe because we had made plans that she was coming over on Easter weekend for me to fix her car that she just got because there were some mechanical issues with it. So, it was, and she would contact her brother and she had friends. She made sure she was in contact with everybody on a regular basis. And her cell phone went dead. These are things. This is a girl that the one picture I sent you, it showed you with that darn phone stuck to her face almost, and it was constant with her. She was always on the phone. So I can't see how she could have just stopped all communications with everybody that she knows. But you never know, right? There's been, I've been told that she's, go look here in this ditch, up and waded up wastewater, fighting bramble bushes and what. Then I've been told by other psychics that, no, she's a sexual prisoner, which, anything's possible nowadays. Look at those other three young women that were found in Chicago after like 10 years or 7 years, whatever. So anything's possible, right? I don't know. I just like to know what happened to her. And it frustrates me that I can't seem to get any answers from the RCMP who are handling my daughter's case, because when I talk to them, they're more worried that I'm trying to make them look bad than tell me any real information. All they ever tell me is, well, we wouldn't be involved if she was alive. If I could find remains, if I could actually have proof that, yes, this is what's happened to your daughter, then maybe that would put an end to it. But until that day, there's always up here, there's something going on saying, Where? Why? What's going on? I mean, she had 3 kids. Wouldn't it be nice if mommy came home all of a sudden and we could have a normal kind of Christmas, or, celebrate her birthday, or, she could see how beautiful her daughters are growing up, and, see her son, and, you know, all this kind of stuff that you take for granted when, I mean, the first question that the police asked me when she went missing is, do you have a recent picture of your daughter? And I had to say no. It was terrible. I mean, I had tons of pictures of my grandkids, but I didn't have one of my daughter. She'd be like in the corner of a picture, sort of hiding off to the sides. And, so that was that was a big thing for me. I used to run around the first couple of years just telling everybody, you got to take pictures of all your adult kids. Don't ever take for granted, because one day they're here and the next day they're gone. It's just hard that way. But until I actually have some kind of physical proof, or somebody is actually arrested and charged, and then maybe that'll bring some closure. But until then, I don't have any closure. I mean, my mind is, I get up, my mind's on my daughter. I go to bed, my mind's on my daughter. It's constant. That's kind of what my wife goes, she's like, you're fanatical. You're being too fanatical about this. I'm trying to always think, what can I do to put her in the media? What stunt do I have today that I can pull today that, you or somebody else will be willing to sit in front of me with a camera and put it on news from here all the way to Timbuktu, that, yeah, this guy's looking for his daughter. She's been missing for 7 years, and he wants to know where she is. And have you seen this face? Do you know this face? That's why I created the website with all her pictures. And that's why I tried doing my Kino stuff with her photo in the corner, just trying different kind of stunts to see what I could do to keep her name alive and out there. And, it's kind of hard. I mean, 2 years ago now, a year and a half ago, I called the media and I said, hey, I'd like to do a story on my daughter. She's been missing now for 7 years. Yeah, so no, sorry, yeah, so only 6 months ago, whatever. It's just time just keeps on going. But they weren't interested, because first question you guys want to know is, what's new? What do you have that's new that you can tell us? And to say to them, well, I have nothing new to tell you. There's not a story there. There's no story. There's not anything that makes it of any interest to the media in general about wanting to do something for my daughter, because there's, no matter what I say, my daughter's case has been mishandled, nobody cares, doesn't make a difference. That you've checked the RCMP websites, she's not even listed as a missing person.